To kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the play. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Broncos first down.
Back to Dobbins on first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. All the way, touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running once more with Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Caught by Flowers. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Brooks Brooks on the give, heading right. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Taken down at the
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Brooks. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The give to Brooks, running right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Into the crowd, intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They bring Sutton in motion left. Nix from the gun. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Now we get to Brooks, coming left. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's going to throw it. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So they're left facing third and long.
It's now third down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On the draw, this is Brooks. Gets him 5, but still way short of that line to gain. So here comes fourth down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. Here's the handoff. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Come 19.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Brooks has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looks again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Before that play clock can reach 0, John Harbaugh signals for a timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Set up. Front row 80.
Brooks. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Hold the ready.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll run it up the gut. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Hold on a second. Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Away, away, away. Hold on a second. Ready. Wait,
From his end zone, it's Nix. Throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and shorts, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you've got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Number 3, 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Up, Warriors, 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Steady.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Going for it with Brooks. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely you're going to get man-to-man coverage and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you could still get the first.
I'll stick with Brooks here on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. All right, here we go. Second down. Pass play coming here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. It's inside the 10. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Gets it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Here is Brooks. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Denver.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that. Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So Needle, he couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. 19-18.
Throwing here just before halftime. The NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Again to throw on second. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah,
and he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Devin Duvernay to return it. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Looking on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
19 tight.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Mustang 1970 Lion. Get up.
Here he is on third and short. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown.
The extra point.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
On second down, here's Dobbins. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
So first down from the 41. Running it again with Dobbins. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
He's going to have this one down to the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And after the penalty, they pick up 2 and make it 2nd and 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 13. At the Ravens' 23-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Hold on a second.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Hold on a second.
Again, it's Dobbins. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Hold on a second.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he's out and clear. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
That's the score. Ravens 16, Broncos 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Hold on a second. Ready. Right here.
Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back now, pressure coming. Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. As he reports the first interception of his young career.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Setting up to throw. Big strike here to Williams. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 26-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready. 19.
From the gun, again to Brooks. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Offense to the line fast. Ahead of 4th down. Officials stepping in here. A timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. 4th down. Pass coming. He connects downfield. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
Let's go.
Dose of the hurry up here. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. It's 2nd and goal.
Dragon 60. Right there, baby. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
First and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. This one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. It's Nix out of the pistol. Going to the sideline, and he's got it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Man in motion out of the slot. Pistol give here to Dobbins. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be stops, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
Do the 12. Nice 44. Huddle.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Nix. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Bombers. To the right.
They'll send a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
16.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff.